Hello children, how are you? Let us continue with the reproduction in organisms. After asexual reproduction, today we are going to discuss sexual reproduction. It involves formation and fusion of male and female gametes. Gametes, they fuse to form the zygote. Zygote, it produces new organism. These gametes may be produced by one individual or different individuals. Because it is formed, new organism is formed by two different individuals, so new organism is not identical to its parents. It is similar but not identical. There always occurs variations, means some changes occur in the organism. There is great diversity in the plants, animal and fungi, but basic mode of sexual reproduction is same in all. All organisms, they reach a certain stage of growth and maturity in their life before reproduction. This period of growth is known as juvenile stage or juvenile phase. So this is from birth to birth. There is growth, and then before reproduction this phase is known as the juvenile phase. In the plants it is also known as vegetative phase. So it is the end of vegetative phase or end of juvenile phase, means beginning of reproductive stage. Let us discuss some unique phenomenon in sexual reproduction in plants and animals. First, in plants, we see that some plants, they show flowering only in specific seasons, and some plants, they can flower throughout the year after the vegetative growth. Then in annuals and biennials, annual means which complete their life cycle in one season, biennials which complete their life cycle in the two seasons. In annuals and biennials, we can easily identify these vegetative phase and reproductive phase. But it is very difficult to identify these phases in the perennials. Perennial means which form flower every year. They live for many years. So it is difficult to identify these phases in the perennial. Then some unique phenomena in some plants, like bamboo plants. In the bamboo plant, that flowers only once in a life. Once in a life, that is after 50 to 100 years, then it produces so many flowers, fruits, and then die. Similarly, there is another plant, Strobilanthes. Genus name is Strobilanthes. Species is Kunthiana. Strobilanthes kunthiana. Commonly, it is known as Neela Kuranji. This Neela Kuranji, Strobilanthes kunthiana, it flowers after every 12 years. It flowers after every 12 years. So in the Kerala, in the Tamil Nadu, in the Karnataka, when it flowers, it attracts lot of tourists. The whole roads and tracks, hills, they are covered by these blue flowers. Now, in the animals also, we say that there is a juvenile phase, then there is a reproductive phase. After the juvenile phase, there are so many morphological and physiological changes. Morphological and physiological changes in the animals before reproduction. These changes occurs due to hormones. In animal, like in different animals, suppose in the birds we see that some birds most of the birds, they lay eggs only in certain seasons. And but we see that in the captivity, in the poultry farm, birds, they can lay eggs throughout the year. That is just exploitation for the human welfare. Otherwise, they lay eggs only in particular seasons. In the mammals, that is the placental mammals, where placenta is present, we see that there occur some cyclical changes in the ovaries, in accessory ducts, as well as in the hormones during reproductive phase. In the non-primates, that is one group of the mammals. Non-primates में कौन से animals आते हैं? Cow, sheep, rats, deer, dogs, tiger, etc. In these non-primate groups, cyclic changes during this reproduction, they are called ostrus cycle. It is known as ostrus cycle. In the primates, that is the monkeys, apes, and humans, these cyclic changes, they are known as mensural cycle. These are known as mensural cycle. Animals, again, some animals, they breed in the particular seasons, and others, they breed throughout the year. Some are seasonal breeders, others, they breed throughout the year. After reproductive phase, there occurs senescence. Senescence, that is growing old, where metabolic changes occurs in the body. Hormones are responsible for metabolic changes. So all this metabolism, it becomes slow. Now, to study sexual reproduction, for convenience, we can divide all these events in 3 phases. One is pre-fertilization events, fertilization, and post-fertilization events. So we can divide it in the 3 phases: pre-fertilization, fertilization, and post-fertilization events. In the pre-fertilization, there occurs formation of gametes. Technical term for this is gametogenesis. Gametegenesis means formation. Formation of gametes is there. And then another event that occurs before fertilization is transfer of gametes. When gametes are formed, before fusion, they have to be transferred. Fertilization, fusion of male and female gametes to form zygote. In the post-fertilization events, there occurs embryo development. Zygote, it develops to form the embryo, and then it forms the complete organism. So we will discuss the details of each and every event next time. Thank you. कितना हुआ?